position, at 6'3", number 7, Buddy Hield. Man in the middle, at 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 4, Moses Moody. The other forward, at 6'6", number 10, Jimmy Butler. The other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 30, Stephen Curry. Your head coach is Steve Kerr. Let's hear it for your Golden State Warriors.
Now the starting group for Orlando. On the wings, they'll have Payne and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And for Golden State, a pair of shooters at the guard, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3. They're good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
Lachey and Banchero. Here we go.
Assist goes to him.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that moves.
Shots good by Butler.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Banchero. Wagner wide open. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Wagner certainly has that range. Franz is working on becoming more efficient from out there.
Outside Butler. Curry against Suggs. 5 on the clock. Curry kicks to Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player.
For 2.
Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And that one misses. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Now, here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 18 points, and stolen by Butler. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 5 now.
And you have to admire how Jimmy Butler hustles, particularly when there's an opportunity in transition.
Here's Payne. This game he had 13, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, here's Wagner, defended by Moody. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. You do not want to foul fines in the act.
That's good from Wagner. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Banchero. And Green slams it in.
Okay, Draymond showing you he can still get up. Do not sleep on Draymond's hops.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Back to Wagner. And that one, good. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Here's Hield. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Bain. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Wagner following the basket by Draymond Green. Wagner kicks to Carter. Payne for 3. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, good from Banchero. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Green, the screen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the left wing. Banchero looking around. Sinks the three-pointer.
Hey, if you want to get those 3 points back, go to one of your best shooters.
Butler passes to Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And it's Wagner missing.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Kuminga the pass to Curry. Curry with another miss. Magic leading by 4. And Banchero outside. Wagner a screen on Butler. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now here's Curry. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Lets the 3 fly. Carter pulls it in.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Pass to Suggs. And there's the drive. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Another miss by Curry.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Wagner passes to Carter. Suggs up top, defended by Moody. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Green. Follows the bucket by Orlando. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors.
The Magic making the switch here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Orlando. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
Man, and looking at the Magic, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
Butler, no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 10-point lead. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add more communication. The rotations were slow, sometimes not even there at all.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Outside, Kuminga. Down low. Moody the pass to Butler. Here's Crew. It's up a 3. Banchero grabs the board.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And it's Orlando with another.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Banchero. Butler finds Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler, no good.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Pass to De Silva. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kuminga, screen on Banchero. It's stolen by Banchero. To the left side wing. 4-on-3 break. Now, here's Moody. Defense is right there. Suggs against Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 7.
Gets one to fall, but only his second made in the first 7 attempts.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on, it gets loud.
Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Jones subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Magic leading by 10. Bounce pass Wagner. Atadze with it. Still without a basket. Wagner with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Fades back. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled. But in the end, they had an opportunity to win.
Yeah, when you lose a close game, no matter what your performance looked like, it always feels like it's a game you could have won.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Black. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. And the Magic lead by 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, Kuminga will look for any opportunity to throw it down.
Here's Wagner. 7 points in the game. Six to shoot. It's stolen by Kuminga. 3-on-3. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Nice defense from Wagner.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
There's the three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. Milton passes to Horford. Wide open shot is on the money.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Wagner. Atadze setting a screen for Wagner. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Wagner's got 9.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have a reverse in their arsenal.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
They've got Horford. Butler out there with Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Pajemski and Richard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back over to you guys.
A terrific fit. Thank you, Allie. That free throw, good from Black. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy, and that one's good. Wagner.
When this team is in need of offense, they feel confident turning to Wagner.
Pass to Butler. Back to Pajemski. Out to the right wing. Here's Richard. Off target with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Wagner. Here's De Silva. Offline with his three. Warriors trail by 11. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Orlando ball.
So a moment now to see the story for him. Magic leading by 11. Now, Wagner, 11 points in the game. Batazzi is screen on Kuminga. Wagner, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Now, here's Kuminga. Puts it up from 7. That shot, no good. Excellent D from Howard. Wagner, right side. Wagner with a screen for Jones. Five to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Wagner from long range. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Pajemski. And here is Horford. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside, Jones. Carter sets the pick for Jones. And here's Wagner. Now here's Howard. No scoring in this one. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Being so dangerous.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. Now you look at Moody, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line. And of course, Franz Wagner. He shows up in that same conversation.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
Attacking the defense before they are set up is important in this league, and these guys do a great job of getting themselves to the line.
And here's Jones. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer, Wagner as screen on Curry. Jones kicks to Bain. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Bain's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. that time from Howard.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Jones, the pass to Bain. Wagner with a screen for Bain. Shoots over Podziemski. Bain, no good. Warriors trail by 16. On its way from Curry for 2. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
Here's Jones. Al Horford with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity. Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Jones, the pass to Bain. Now, Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter down low, working on Horford. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Podziemski finds Curry. Outside, Horford. Good on the shot, and that shades the lead to single digits. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the experience of Curry there, making a difference.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Moses Moody comes in for Kuminga. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Here's Suggs. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And Caro outside. Pass to Bain. From deep. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 9 points. Three-pointer, Hield. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
And from technical fouls, 10 to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Green kicks to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bain. And it's Butler missing. Orlando leading by 8. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Magic have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Takes a 3. Jimmy Butler pulls it in.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Curry kicks to Butler. For the 3. A shot, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
After Suggs. Carter with a screen on Curry. No good that time. Warriors trail by 10. Moody the pass to Curry. Here's Butler. Back to Curry. At the elbow, Green. Outside Butler. Right wing. Here's Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Moody's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
pass to De Silva. Banchero with the screen, with the drive, and it's blocked out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac comes in for Carter, and it's Anthony Black in for Bain. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Magic using the switch here. Wagner's checked in. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Healed with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix. Curry outside. Pass. Steph. Perfection from Leon.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Suggs, screen on Kuminga. Here's Banchero. And finished up by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Warriors trail by 9. On its way to Curry for 2. And it's Golden State with another.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Pass to Isaac. Now, here's Suggs. Here's Black. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And there's Kuminga showing you how tough he can be. That's a great job converting through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And when you watch Jonathan Kuminga play, the thing that jumps out at you is his athleticism, how quickly he can get to the hoop and get off the floor. He is a really promising talent.
Now, here's Banchero. The 24-point outing in their last game against Utah. Suggs finds Banchero. Now, Black. Over heel. Black, no good.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Kept alive. Kuminga on the follow. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Isaac a screen on Curry. Here's Suggs. Knocks down the 3-ball. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Heel, the pass to Curry. And it's sent back by Isaac. Moody. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Isaac a screen. And Banchero. Here we go.
Jonathan Isaac.
That'll do it for the first half. Magic lead by 7. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We
We got to get back in transition, and we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Paulo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of them.
But you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
And so in the game for the Magic, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. And here is Suggs after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Bain looking around. Here's Carter. Plays it up and banks it in. Carter's got 6 points.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period. Guys?"
Okay, thank you, Allie. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Now Hield. Over Banchero. And the shot is long. Bain with it. Now guarded by Hield. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Outside Butler. Pass to Moody. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Suggs. Pocket 4. Hield from outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Carter with a screen on Hield. A putback, another shot, and it's Carter missing. Warriors trail by 5. Green dishes to Curry. Plenty of space, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Wagner outside. Banchero against Butler. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Moody the pass to Green. Back to Moody. The tie. And the Warriors another 3.
Getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of the last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take him in here to get things straightened out.
If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Here to look at some numbers for Stephen Curry. Putting up about 24 points per, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Now, here's Wagner, defended by Moody. Here's Suggs. Payne for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Payne's got 11.
That's an elite shooter, Edward Payne, from the coffin corner.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. They kick out to Hill. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bounce pass Wagner. And they call an illegal screen. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Moody's shot is off. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Wagner outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. He's got 10. Pass to Hill. Shoots the 3. That one's not going to go. Magic leading by 3. Payne for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Curry with the bucket.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Suggs kicks to Bane. Banchero inside, defended by Butler. And there it is for him. Banchero's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Green finds Moody. Outside Curry. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wagner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and re-space, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Both free throws good from Wagner. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Moody. Right side Green. It's stolen by Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
Warriors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Healed outside from deep three-point land. That shot missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Wagner on the wing, defended by Moody. Isaac outside. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Curry. The Warriors shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Pass to Moody. They kick out to Hield. Buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 9 points now in the quarter.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
It's stolen by Curry. Here's Butler. Great defense that time from Banchero. Magic leading by 6. Wagner passes to Bain. Back to Wagner. Pass to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. Draymond Green grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former defensive player of the year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame. No question.
Now, here's Suggs after the miss from Stephen Curry. Butler feeling out of it. Going inside.
Well, he got downhill, and he was looking to attack the rim. Jimmy Butler, what a finish.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors dancer.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. Number 1, the Magic.
And over the last month, they've been incredibly efficient from the field. That means they're getting guys shots in their sweet spots.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Banchero. Tries the spin move. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Curry. Inside, here's Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And how about
Second
the
team
poise
foul.
there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
Peyton, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And Al Horford drops them both. Here's Black. 7 points in the game. Pass to Banchero. Back to Black. Six on the shot clock to stop the drought. And the shot goes down.
Anthony Black.
Black's got 9. And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 4. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Pajemski. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. And Caro outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To Silva with the bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Peyton. Scoreless thus far. And Kuminga throws it down.
Just solid on the one-handed side.
Guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Banchero. 18 points for him. Black kicks to Banchero. Pass to Jones. To the wing right side. From downtown, to Silva. No good. The Warriors trailing. Driving in. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 4 points this quarter.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
For the lead, it's hauled in by the Magic. De Silva's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Caro outside. Shot on the wing. Missed. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. The ball's going to fall for us. You can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
You can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Horford is out there with Butler. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga and Richard. That's the Warriors 5. And here are the Warriors now. Magic knocking down the tray. And Kuminga throws it down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now, here's Banchero. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Banchero's got 20.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
Here's Kuminga. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's sent back by Horford. Now Kuminga to the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line.
Jonathan Isaac. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. And he sinks the second.
Well, he left some points at the line, but the important thing is they're still up 2 possessions.
Well, they're passing to Kuminga. Good on the shot. Kuminga's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, what a big night for Kuminga. When he gets on a roll, he can simply overpower you.
Isaac outside. Pass to De Silva. Outside, Jones. Isaac a screen. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pajemski with it. And here is Horford. Outside Butler. Back to Horford. No good. That would have tied it. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kuminga against Wagner to the paint. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. Here's Black. Isaac outside. Back to Black. Pass to De Silva. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now Pajemski. Horford with a screen on Jones. Pajemski, the bounce pass. Here's Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
Stephen Curry.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Butler finds Pajemski. To take the lead, cracks in the tray. Pajemski's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's De Silva. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the sheet.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Wagner following the basket by Stephen Curry. Wagner kicks to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Horford. Knocked away. Stolen by Bataze. Wagner outside. Lays it up off the glass. Wagner's got 23.
Oh, good job executed inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Outside, Kuminga. That 3 off the mark. Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the court. Yep, that one goes in there. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
And the Warriors with some changes. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. Now here's Butler from outside the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
De Silva, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
And here is Hield. Here's Curry with the three. Trains the three-pointer. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his third of the half.
Here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
What a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Butler. Jimmy Butler finds a way through inside.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now Batase. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Jones fires for 3. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Curry. Golden State moving it around. And the 3 off target. The Magic trailing. Back up top, guarded by Curry. Back to Black. It's stolen by Curry. Curry on the drive. Drops in the breakaway late. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter. Hey guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Magic trail by 4. Now, here's Banchero. Carter with a screen on Butler. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Curry. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Hield with the bucket.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Suggs with the ball. Payton for 3. It's good from long range.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Now here's Butler. Over Banchero. Butler, no good. Wagner outside. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And the Magic another 3.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Curry with it. He's covered by Suggs. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. No one near him. Right through the cylinder that time all night. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And Banchero, here we go.
Warriors foul.
An aggressive, creative player on the attack. I like seeing Banchero get those whistles.
Shooting for the Magic. Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
First one falls for.
And the top pick in the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero excels with the ball in his hands as a playmaker or finisher.
free throws, good from Banchero.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
Outside heel, fires away from outside. Cleared away by Carter.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now Banchero. And that one is good.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Here's Moody. Tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And here is Suggs. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now, here's Banchero. 4 on the clock. Unloads from 13. Dane. The 3 doesn't go.
And even with good coverage defensively, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And Jimmy Butler earning himself another whistle. He knows how to draw contact.
At the line for 2, Jimmy Butler.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
You know, there's always a lot of talk around Jimmy Butler, but the fact is this. When the game is on the line, Butler can raise his effort level. It's almost unmatched in this league.
And so Butler nails both of them.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get the attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes, illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Curry.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Here's Banchero. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And Butler running the floor.
And when the game is tight, Jimmy Butler finds a way.
Wagner looking it over. Green rips down the board. Butler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Against Teal. Now Banchero. Screen from outside.
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Now here's Curry. Now Butler lets loose a three. And there's the three.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Banchero. That shot, no good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Personal foul.
You can't just let him dribble the game.
Team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Jimmy Butler, taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Now Suggs takes the three. It misses. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation in our second effort. But all in all, man, we executed on both ends in the fourth quarter.
It takes everybody. Thanks, Jimmy.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.